Hey everybody, welcome to the Amorphous Void. We are working on a cover. I know those are fun. I think a really important thing about, being creative and doing music or doing whatever you're going to do is you just keep doing it. So if you don't have the greatest riff of all time ready, or you don't have the greatest song written, or you don't have a great idea, I don't think that should hinder you from creating. I think you should, keep doing in whatever capacity you can, whether, it's just practicing your craft or, you know, doing scales or whatever bullshit. We're going to do an M1D1 cover. M1D1's my band, my internet band, where I will take MIDI files from, NES games or Sega Genesis games and just manipulate them and make them modern in whatever way, or just have fun with it. It doesn't matter. It's just a way to keep creating and keep doing stuff. And I think that's what's important, is to just keep going. So if you don't have the best riff, if you're like stuck on an idea, you've got writer's block, whatever, just learn a song, try to play it really well, or, do whatever you can. I don't think having writer's block is an excuse to not play your guitar or keep playing whatever instrument or keep creating. I think you can keep doing that. You don't have to show anybody anything. You just need to keep partying on with whatever you're partying on with. That's what we're doing today. Today's subject is the flippin' sickest jam, Mega Man X's Spark Mandrill, which just rips. The song rules. So we're just gonna have some fun with it. I've already prepared the track a bit, but we're gonna go through and just mess around with it and try to turn it into something fun. And if not, we don't. So I already fucked up recording this video before, so the beer's already cracked. Cheers. Like I said, we're working on an M1D1 cover. M1D1 is a fun thing I like to do for the lulz of just hearing like old tracks that I grew up with in video games and stuff. Modernized a bit, by myself, which is not anything spectacular. But what I did was I already set up a session. So you can see here, I've got drums, Superior Drummer with Shep's Omni Channel. You can see Big Arrow, and that's just my normal heavy drums. It's not like super metal. It's just like heavy, like super heavy rock drums. You'll hear in a second. Bass, I've got Psalm Tones Kraken Hybrid, which is tight, and Shep's Parallel Particles, which just like blasts all the cool frequencies through your shit, and you just get obliterated by it. It rules. It's like if CERN made look at it. It's just sweet. I'll show you later. It rules. And then we've got two Odin tracks. Odin is just a MIDI guitar plug-in. It plays guitar MIDI like a piano MIDI through a bias effects tone, which is Metallica Black Album. It just sounds cool. And so what I did is I downloaded the MIDI. I forget where I got it from. I'll leave a link in the lower. But we're gonna be doing the Mega Man X series Spark Mandrill. I don't remember exactly which Mega Man X is from, and I don't care. But it's just a ripping tune. So what I did was I downloaded the MIDI from the website, and I just imported it. I got it from a couple websites. A couple were wacky. This one seemed the most reliable, so we're going with that. I haven't done anything. I just labeled them. This is lead 1, lead 2. We've got bass here, drums. I think this is rhythm guitar, some kind of other lead. No clue what this is. I haven't done too much to it. I just wanted to make sure it worked. I didn't want you guys to watch me like dope around. But we've got our basic tracks here, and we're gonna just gonna give it a go. See what's going on here. I will say I did find that the bass track was 2 octaves too low, and it was ridiculous, even for Kraken. And Kraken is like an absurd bass scale. So we're just gonna rip lead 1 through Odin 1 channel 1. We're gonna rip lead 2 through Odin 2 channel 1, and these are just these are set to guitar 1 and guitar 2. When I care more, I'll run them through rhythm leads expanded, humanize them different. But my mantra is to get the music down, and then like look at it. You can just manipulate this stuff however you want later. Nothing matters now. Like, you don't need to worry about like having the perfect tone. You don't need to worry about having, the perfect drum sound or whatever dumb bullshit. You need to just get the song done, because nobody cares. Like, dude, some people love every band's first EP that they recorded in a basement. It sounds like crap, but they wrote the cool song. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna write the cool song. So, well, we're not gonna write this. Somebody already wrote this. I'll research who later. So we're gonna do Kraken Hybrid, and then we have Superior Drummer 3. I have a preset. I don't know. Loading those grooves, baby. Premier Rock. Nice. I've messed with this, so I don't know. I can't tell you. So let's hear what this sounds like. Let's give it a rip. This section. So I've linked below the SNES tracks, so definitely listen to it. It rips. I've also linked below a dude who did a cover of it using only 3.5-inch floppy drives, and that is so sick. But we're gonna that's my inspiration is the Snake version. So definitely listen to that, because it's super heavy for no reason. It chugs. But this section, holy shit. All right, so we've clearly got some work to do, because that's super, super muddled. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this up. Guitar 1, guitar lead 2, and just turn these off so we don't have any messiness there. Just take a look at what's going on. This lead rips. How does that not make you want to mosh into your own grandmother? It fucking rules. Okay, so it gets... Where's my mouse? It gets muddled when you have all these doubled lines. On guitar, I mean, they're running this on synth. I could run this on synth, but that's not what we do here. My whole thing with M1D1 is I want to make a cool bopping track, and I don't want to have to play a single goddamn instrument for a single goddamn second. I have other bands for that. So let's see. So we got that muddled. Let's look at the Uh, so you can just see this is a nightmare. So we've got an A sharp here, just a lower A sharp. Like we don't need the octaves. Just so now you go here. Normally I do this mono tracks, but we're wheeling and dealing. Gavlan wheels and Gavlan deals. Okay, so we're just going to do this. We're going to worry about these guys later. We're going to take everything we got, copy it. Don't forget to grid it. I usually F4, but I'm a little lazy right now. Just going to paste it. Sorry, I'm so sorry. Okay, we got that, and that. And these we don't know what to do with, so we're going to leave them. But we're going to... I'm sorry, I do understand what grooving is. You don't have to yell at me in the comments. I got it. Thanks. Okay. Let's deal with this guitar issue right now. So we've got... Odin left. Next. Odin right. Let's see what we got. All right, so we got G sharp, G sharp, and then a D sharp. So we don't need what looks like this entire top line of the second guitar. Bye-bye. See you, buddy. So it's really fun when you get a really good MIDI file. I'm really lazy about this stuff, but I mean, these little pitch bends, big chef's kiss, it rules. So let's step back to velocity. Let's see what we got. So Odin left and right. All right, so we've got an A sharp. I'm bad at notes. F sharp, A sharp, F sharp. I hate this stuff so much. Okay, so Odin left. Odin left we're going to keep high. All right. Odin right we're going to keep low. All right, cool. See, isn't that nicer? Doesn't that look better? So now we've got the A sharp on top, and we've got the F sharp on the bottom. Let's check it. Okay, so this section I think is really cool. It like really kicks in. I think it slaps. This chunk right here. as I throw the guitar down the stairs. This chunk I think slaps. I think this gets muddled. So I think what I'm going to do is keep the 146 to 151 chunk. This, I don't want to like throw the guitar down the stairs, but that whole section is going to be single note played. Just to keep the clarity of the notes. I think it like slaps when it like hits the notes here. I think it slaps when it hits the notes here. I think here the lead is too cool to like not have that Dragon Force thing. As much as I hate that band, I think it just slaps the way it's done. So we're just gonna get rid of the lower harmony on the guitars here. Cool. Okay. So I think that sounds way better. The drums suck and the bass sucks, but we're onto something. Let's see. Let's take a second to analyze what's going on here. First of all, let's be real and let's be honest. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so don't hit your drums lightly, ever. If you're a drummer and Dave Weckl hasn't walked up to you and said, yeah, man, you're sick, you need to hit your drums harder. And that's just it. So here we go. We're going to turn the drums all the way up. That bass is fucks. All right, let's move on to drums. These drums suck bad. Listen to this. Like, can you imagine you're in a band and you're trying to, like, you want to be as cool as the singer, but you show up and you do this. So let's see what we got. I'm not sure how to approach this. So we have... I love starting with a big fill. So here we go. What do we have? So already all the MIDI is not where I like it. Whatever. This is really tough. It's like, because it's on an up, it presents a number of issues. So, time to tackle them. You know what I'm saying? 5.3. Okay. So stupid. Okay. Cool. That rules. All right. I like this. Yes. This is what I'm talking about. See, you gotta make it bop. If it doesn't bop, nobody's gonna care. So don't do things that don't pop. It's that simple. Listen, people trash unsampled drums all the time. And guess what? Guess who loved the fuck out of some sample drums? It was Prince. So, like, you gonna trash on Prince? Not even that you can't, but don't. So, if Prince can use sampled Linn drums and Lexicon reverbs all day, then I can sit in my basement and party at night and rip some sample drums. It's fine. And sample bass. Let's rip. So I kind of want this to be a little bit nuts. I'm not looking for this to be very musical in terms shut up, bass. I'm not looking for this to be very musical in terms of like songwriting. I just want it to be a kind of nuts intro where the drummer's just kind of like grooving and having a good time. I think that's a lot of fun to have just doing you. So I'm just doing me. I hope you guys enjoy. But it is on an upbeat, and I am half white, so I really love when drummers switch up the accents. I think it's really fun. You get that moment where you're headbanging and your head is down when it should be up and you have no idea where you should be, but you're not having a bad time, and we're going to make you deal with that. Didn't work. I didn't like it. Syntax. That's the thing I like. Okay. Let's come to an agreement that maybe this isn't. You don't know. So I just ran through some writorial difficulties. These old, like, SNES, NES, and Sega Genesis songs are so weird. Like, the way they would cut and loop things just doesn't make any sense. Just weird half-beat cuts all over the place. It's really strange. It's fun to see in real life. It's not fun to deal with in real life, but, what are you going to do? Die? Cheers. Okay, so I think we made it through this part. Let's hear it so far. hate these stupid apps sometimes. All right. So we got through that chunk. I'm gonna call it for right now, but it was great hanging out. Make sure you like and subscribe, and drop a comment, drop a follow, double tap a pic. It's not hard. Nobody's having a hard time doing any of those things. You know how many posts you ignore on a daily basis? Let me burst out of that group into the posts that, I don't know, maybe you don't ignore. Let's see. So far we've gotten through the first chunk of the song, and then, we'll work on this next chunk. And then once we're out of that, it's just kind of constructing these parts, making them sound cool. We have frantic drums. I love frantic drums. We're going to have more evened out drums here is what I'm assuming. And then it's going to be groove time into party time. And then, restructuring a little bit, figuring out what this stuff is. I know these are other leads that are just really sick. So these are like harmony notes that are going to make these sections pop. I have no idea what this is. Maybe we'll put it on a synth. Who knows? But, tune in next time. Thank y'all. Love y'all. And, just put on a mask. Give everybody a friendly wave. Give them the little wink like we're in it together. All right. I'll see you guys. Have a great one.